In Demon Souls, human seeks the form of demon, in Dark Souls that of dragon, and in Bloodborne that of Great One. The theme of evolution is at the base of the Soulsborne series, and in this episode we are going to draw the Soulsborne evolutional model. In the first part, we've been illustrated how the Demon Souls and the Darkness are two faces of the same medal. In the second part, we will discuss how demons can evolve in dragons, and in the third part, how dragons can become old ones. Finally, in the fourth part, humans will be introduced as baseline of our evolutional model. As in this series we discussed the journeyed lore of the Soulsborne games, it is heavily implied by the prologue of Dark Souls to be placed in time, just after the heavy landing of Demon Souls. And as the souls of the Old One has been feeding on all the souls of the world, it makes sense to consider it as the origin of the first flame, and therefore all the souls we can find in Dark Souls. In particular, the Dark Soul can be proved to be a new form of the souls of the Old One. Both these souls give the name to the games where they appear. As the name states, the Demon Souls are shards of the Old One Demon Soul. In the same way, the Dark Souls have been divided from the original Dark Soul. As we saw in episode 6, both the Demon Souls and the Dark Souls are mentioned to be spirits. Both the Demon Souls and the Darkness cause in their owner a lust of souls. As both seek souls, both are also made of souls. Both are carried by demons. Darkness also fit quite well as soul of the Old One, as they share the attribute of bottomless and the insatiable lust for souls. Darkness also tend to generate wood-like bodies as that of the Old One. If the Old One burns, becoming the origin of the first flame, the only possible origin for the Archdragons is that to be an evolution of the demons from the previous game. We discussed in episode 6 how ores are actually a different form of the Demon Souls, and the miners and blacksmiths working with them presented the growth of scales on their bodies. As dragons have no soul and are mineral creatures, it is possible that between Demon Souls and Dark Souls, the demons enacted the transformation of their demon souls in mineral dragon scales. The scales would then represent the solidification of the dragon soul, which explain why till when a dragon have them, he cannot die. As we consider Darkness as the new demon soul, it is also explained the relation between the scales and the abyss. Also, we can notice how the everlasting attribute of the demon souls is now associated with dragons, and how both the fully developed demon soul and the nature of dragons is not possible to grasp by humans. We already introduced in the first part how demon souls and darkness have a similar nature and how the chaotic demons own dark souls. Analyzing the demons of chaos, we will now prove how it exists a further stage of evolution, which goes beyond that of dragon. If we order the demons we find in Lost Idolith in order of distance from the place where the chaos flame explodes, we find different stages of demonic deformation. We first find the bed of chaos, then the hind part of demonic dragons, and finally the other lesser demons. In episode 6, we find how a demon and a dragon were generated by triggering chaos using two souls of different power. We saw in episode 3 how the first thing studied by Aldia is the generation of chaos by Idolith. Studying chaos, Aldia was able to generate a dragon. However, the pinnacle of his research eventually transformed him in a creature similar to the bed of chaos. The evolutionary model displayed by the demons of chaos not only confirmed dragons to be at a higher stage of evolution respect to the demons, but it also placed creatures similar to the bed of chaos to the highest evolutionary stage. In the second episode of this series, we saw how the nature of the bed of chaos is much similar to that of the Old One, so that we can speculate about the Old One representing the stage following the form of dragon, and the ultimate evolution of a demon. To validate this view are the wood-like growth on the bodies of dragons and the arch trees which grow around them, representing the gradual materialization of the Old One's body. As the demon source generated the scales coating of dragons, scales might generate the wooden coating of the Old One, as they have a dark nature and darkness tend to produce wood. We just described the evolutionary path from the demon form till that of Old One. We are now going to discuss the role of human into this model. In Demon Souls, Sage Freyk reveals how humans can evolve in demons, and he seems to find in the Demon Souls the means through which achieve such a transformation. Freyk lists 3 demons with human origin: King Allant 12, Astrea, and the Old Monk. Also, the 3 knights from the rounded table of King Allant, Ulan, Alfred, and Metas, have been respectively recognized as the Archdemons Phalanx, Tower Knight, and Penetrator. We speculated in episode 6 of how the King of Stormfang became the Dragon God, while other demons who are likely to be originated from humans are the Storm King, originated from the mysterious Shadowman, and the Flame Lurker, originated from the legendary Big M. Many other minor examples could be added to this list, so that we can claim the demons to be humans who received a demon soul. Humans in possess of a demon soul are therefore to be considered the first stage of the creation of an Old One. As we consider demon souls and dark souls as interchangeable, we would expect also the humans in Dark Souls to undertake the transformation in demons. The reason why this doesn't happen is explained by Aldia, who states how humans are kept in their fleeting form by the dark sign sealing their humanity. This means that the only difference in Dark Souls between a human and a demon is that in the former the humanity is sealed, while the latter was allowed to achieve his physical transformation. Humans and demons have much in common. In the description of Vestige of Chaos, humans are associated with demons in their relation with the flame. As demons, humans tend to the transformation in dragon, and in Dark Souls 3, humans and demons share the characteristic of having a burning body. And it is in Dark Souls 3, with the awakening of the Dark Sign, that we can observe the free evolution of humans and demons. It has been already demonstrated by the YouTuber Candidate, indeed, how most of the foes we encounter in-game are actually humans who are different stage of evolution toward the form of demon or dragons. Our evolutionary model starts from the release of the demon souls, and it ends with the transformation in Old One. This suggests how the evolutionary path doesn't describe a linear process, but a cycle where once the souls are united in one being, a new Old One is generated, and when it releases its souls, a new cycle starts. As always, I would like to thank the Soulsborne wikis, which are a great source of information, and all the people that have uploaded the images I have selected for this video. When this series will be over, I will spend some time to address all these people in the description. This video is part of a broader project which is based on my book, The Soulsborne Thesis. You can read it for free on WordPress or support the physical version on Kickstarter. Both of the links are in the description. Thank you, and see you in the next video.